Recording.
Recording?
And three. No, what's that, Carly? 1,
5,
4, 3, 2.
I'm Carly.
I'm Sam. And together, we're iCarly.
No, we're a bunch of fucking. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Estás bien, eh? My name is Efrain, not Efrain, not Efrain. But everybody calls me Efrain.
I'm a legend. I'm a myth. I'm a story I tell in the sheets. I'm the McBuck. What up, 20-somethings? My name is Andres, but everyone calls me Rico. Definitely the prettiest dick you'll ever meet. I want to be with my besties and
Get the
talk
fuck
to
off
them. Hi, welcome back to In My 20s. My name is Rico, and we are finally back. I don't know if you guys watched the last 2 videos, but the first video we recorded at Michael's house, and then at Efrain's house, and now we're at my house. Special guest today is Ivy, and a big, a funny thing that actually happened here. We actually already recorded a video here at my house, but we actually trashed that. I actually got really busy with the editing, and then when I actually started editing, the angles were fucked up, the content became dated the same day, and yeah. So I think today we have a more fresh video. It's been a while since we actually met up to film. I mean, I think we've all had some pretty busy lives. Let me jump into it. Maybe Efrain, what have you been up to? Like what?
Well, first of all, what's up, guys? Let me introduce myself. RQ, he didn't give me my spot. Whatever, it happens. I've been up to a bunch of whole things, but recently, since if you've seen the past episodes, my girlfriend's pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad, and now she's 7 months pregnant, going on to 8. So we're gonna be due very, very soon.
Congrats.
And I realized that the struggle was not really a struggle, but my baby's not here yet, and I'm already struggling financially. It's just everything's going up, inflation, gas prices, grocery prices, whatever prices, and it's really hard to make ends meet. But I think everybody knows that. But now that I'm experiencing it firsthand, it's like, damn, hats off to anybody that perseveres and pushes through. But that's what I've been up to. I've just been working. I've been trying to get ready for a baby born kid, boy, by the way, and yeah, we're excited. We're really happy, and we're just. I guess we already love our kid a lot. And he's not even here yet, but
yeah.
Anyway, without getting too into it.
And you've had a schedule change, right? Like I feel like right now, you have I feel like normal people right now are work like a typical 9 to 5, or maybe work like a day shift all the way to the night.
Did you know that 9 to 5 isn't because you work from 9 to 5? It's because you work 9 hours, 5 days a week.
5 days a week, really?
Supposedly.
Typically, people work a 9 to 5, 9 to 5.
Well, yeah, some do. Some do, yeah.
But you know what I mean? What? You want to talk about more? Elaborate about what type of lifestyle change you had to
Yeah, so I just had a schedule change, same job, same company, just schedule change. I work from 2 a.m. in the morning to 10:30 in the morning. So when everybody's sleeping, I'm working, and then when everybody's at work, I get off.
So Efrain literally just came off of a 8-hour shift.
A 9-hour shift.
A 9-hour shift. He went home, ate. I think he took a shower.
I didn't.
I came. Smell good.
He just came here.
I came straight from work.
Oh shit! Well,
damn. He's saying that work sweat smells pretty good, huh?
Work sweat smells like coconut.
Nice.
He
probably used the air freshener just to shower with.
Nah.
Yeah, he did.
Despite every,
exposing myself.
Despite everything, he pulled up, he showed up on time with our overstimulating asses. So we applaud Efrain for that.
Unfortunately.
What about you, Mike? What struggles are going on in your first world life?
Oh, fuck. I got into my film program at school. Yeah.
What a struggle.
Yeah, thanks. All right. I'm still working at the same job.
With me.
Yeah. I'm a manager over there.
He's my boss.
Yeah. Technically, yeah. Honestly, I've had struggles here or there. I was sort of going into a relationship with someone. That
that didn't work out. It was practically sort of my fault, anyways. But I don't really want to get into that. But no, just struggling. Like what Efrain said, money's just going up. Gas prices are going up. It's harder just to like afford shit. Like the holidays are even coming up too, so it's like it's gonna be like
sell your pops, dude.
Oh yeah,
Actually-
Michael sells his pop collection. He'd be rich.
Actually, not gonna lie, I've been
We
wanting
would
to
have our
sell
own
like
studio.
yeah, we would. Actually, I've been wanting to sell half of it, but when I look at the movies, TV show ones, it's like I don't want to get rid of those because like that's my childhood. Like TV shows and movies, my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, like Marvel ones, I can get rid of them. I don't give a shit.
Sell your Ozzy Osbourne one.
Fuck no, I got that one's autographed and he's fucking dead.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, just like overall, like it's a struggle now, especially for the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm glad, like honestly, I'm glad I got my parents done. I just have to get you guys done, but that's
What do you mean by that?
like for a Christmas gift, dude.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
I just have to wait. What? Are you expecting some shit from me?
No, because you said I gotta get you guys done.
No, I said I got to get you guys done soon. Because like,
Never mind. He's gonna get
anyway,
it anyway.
because
Yeah.
honestly, I think the past few years, I think I've only bought shit because she does. Like honestly, I know she doesn't have a boyfriend. She doesn't have anybody really to spoil
Why are
her.
you exposing her like that?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, what do you call it? That's why like I do that on the holidays with her because she doesn't really have a whole lot of like. She has guy friends, yeah, but nobody really spoils her like that. So it's like I make her feel.
That's the reason.
I make her
why.
feel a little special with that, just because it's like.
In a way, yes, that is the reason why Michael does care for me, but more than a friend should. Sometimes.
Shut the fuck up.
Bum bum bum.
Anyway, back to it. Let's go. I'm done.
I mean, on the note of you, like spending money on things like the Funko Pops. Like, if you were to sell that, that would Let me start up over. On the note of you selling your entire Funko Pop collection and us becoming rich off of that, something recently happened to me. Yes, because if Michael sells his Funko Pop collection, we get a piece of that. You know, some of those pops in there are yours, Efrain.
Yeah, that I gave to him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that he gave to me, and then there's some that are in my collection that I gave to you, but that's because I took from him.
And me
Sell your
by default,
collection.
because I will threaten Michael by releasing the group chat messages.
You're in that too.
There's nothing incriminating that I've ever put.
There's shit incriminating for me, Efrain, and
Huh?
Exactly. So that's
And
how I
I'm
get rich off of that. But anyway,
oh, we're fucked.
so recently what I've been into, I've just been working, I've just been saving my money. Well, not really, because at my job, I've been getting addictions after addictions after addictions after personality changes. After
What hit you in the
addictions.
face last night?
Addicted. So, long story short, you guys have started. I think when we first started recording, you guys like saw me get into like my plushie craze. Like I brought my
Yeah.
Stitch one time. Now I own a Labubu with a whole ass outfit.
Labubu.
Yeah,
like,
we
a
fed that
whole
to the dog.
Hello Kitty pop star
Hello
like set, and I have like a whole bunch of figurines now.
Actually, I fed that to the dog too.
So pretty much what we were doing back in the day, he's barely doing it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now we stopped doing that, so he's getting into it,
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
collecting all that stuff.
Collected
Because
all
back
that.
then you weren't really a
So-
collector. We were
well, I feel like the
collectors.
stuff that I collect now, they're all newer stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're not. But one of the older stuff that I feel like you guys might have collected that I'm barely getting into now, which is what I'm leading up to, is Pokemon cards. So I recently, we got a new coworker, and he ripped open like a whole case of like a Mega Evolution Pokemon cards. If you know ball. And he opened it, and like it was like the whole like store went wild. And just because like not only because the cards were cool, but because he pulled a pretty expensive card. Like I think if he got it graded, which means like you put it in the case and like you can like, see its value, and it has like all this bullshit on there, PSA official
10, yeah.
bullshit, then like it pretty much just raises the value to its like highest extent, you know.
Yeah, it does.
Besides like time value, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
So, and his was like what, worth like $400,
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, 2,000.
So
Like, what do you call it? But you can get anything graded. Like we have Funko Pops that are work that are graded, and they're worth more because they're graded. So it's
Mhm.
like if I was to send in pops that I have because I have some that are autographed, if I got them graded or whatever like that, then value on them would like either double or triple, just depending on who it was.
so
For me, graded right now sounds like when you get a follow from someone verified on Instagram, you click on their account, but they bought that verification,
Yeah, they did.
and it's not someone like famous. You know what I mean?
why is that graded though?
Because like, oh, because it's graded, it's worth 10,000. Oh, it's graded. Oh,
like you're
marketing.
saying, like it's bullshit.
Yeah,
It is bullshit.
like
yeah.
graded just adds $10,000 to it.
In a way, yes, but that's pretty much like when you really look at it, like that's like American, any type of currency. It's just paper, right?
That's America, right?
But we put value to it.
That's
So,
true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a home, it's just a whole bunch of bricks and stuff that we can just make on our own.
Bricks
Well, we need permits and
And
shit.
wood. Yes, technically.
and
But
It's
we bring value to it. In fact, value houses raise in value all the time.
that's why the economy is the way it is,
Exactly.
because we put the value into it.
Well,
So the guy, I'll just put the
Okay, we're segueing.
Pokemon card.
We're segueing. The drinks are getting cold. Okay, so long story short,
be warm.
I bought before I get okay. So, wait.
Anyway,
Anyway.
the drinks are getting cold.
I
You
didn't-
need more.
that flew over my head twice. Okay,
All right,
I'm getting flustered because I feel like the drinks are gonna be so nasty now. But
we're gonna chug them.
We're gonna chug them. Fuck it.
All right, go.
It's gonna be a chug jug.
So back to
A
what
yug
I've
jug.
been up to. I recently bought a Pokemon deck.
That's a Adventure Time bag, dude.
It is an Adventure Time bag because my adventure. Oh yeah,
Insert Halloween
I got
costume,
this for
Rico.
Halloween.
Insert his costume right
We'll
here.
get into the context of that later. We have a whole topic for it. As for the drinks, this is what was inside the drinks, guys. So if you guys want to pass it around,
Fuck.
we'll get into that later.
I
But
don't even need to look. I saw the bag already.
It is- so, the box is a little bit messed up.
Oh,
So I bought
I'll
this
finesse that.
one. Hold on, let me make it look pretty.
I think he's got a $600 value in that right there.
I'm finessing that and selling it.
Get it graded first.
So I wanted to get like a couple booster packs of this just for shits and giggles, but my work was like, no, this is our last box. If you buy booster packs, we would have to open the box and we would devalue the sale of the whole box. If you're gonna buy this,
buy the box.
so I bought the box, and naturally I went through all of them. I got all of them, and if you want to look through them, here's like some of the basic cards I got. But the real big mama that I got was this one, and I'll insert a picture later. But Michael, have you seen this one?
Yeah.
This one is the most valued card in this entire set. Yeah. There's 4 of them that connect. Oh, hi, Ivy. Do you want to see the card? But don't sniff on it.
Because you're a Mewtwo?
You're gonna chew it.
It's going to go from a 10 to a 9.
It's all EVs in there, dude. Like all EV evolution.
That's why I like it, because it's really cute.
There's no Mewtwo?
No.
No.
You have to get like the other packs.
And ever since I got
Let me see that
one,
card.
my coworker said that this was a really good deck, like a good for like my first ever thing to buy for Pokemon.
This is the expensive one?
Yeah, it's worth if I get it graded and it's a 10, it's worth about $500.
600.
Damn.
Yeah, it keeps going up. So obviously, as a person with multiple personality disorder,
Huh?
and is prone to getting addicted to many things, this was not good for me.
Yeah, because you got dickhead.
I started off with this box, which gave me about like, well, I on my phone, I have this app that gives me the value of all the cards. I paid $67 for this, and I made $300 off of it.
You paid 68.
Well, that's if he sells it.
If I sell it, exactly.
Yeah.
And since then, I've had a bit of an addiction.
What is it? Show
So
and
a lot of
tell.
our coworkers buy
Addiction.
Pokemon cards, and when they don't want their Pokemon cards,
They give it to you?
They give them
You're,
to me.
you're the trash?
I am the trash. But they're not trash. They're honestly all so cute. So I have a binder. I have 2 binders coming in that I will be putting all of these Pokemon cards. Michael, do you want to put them in the front so that they can see in the camera? Put all 3 piles right there in the front. So yeah, and if you guys want to go through those 2 after the camera sees it, you can. Did you like this card?
Yeah, then I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, this is the most valued one. There's like another, like a Sylveon, but they're all like in the same forest. It all connects. Those are the 4 most expensive cards in this deck. So I'm thinking about buying another one of these when we get more shipment. But there's also like this Sylveon tin. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I
Nope.
barely even know what the fuck I'm talking about. But those also are really cute.
I'm not into
cards.
Pokemon.
Neither am I. But I kind of started to get into it because of
Except
my
Mewtwo. Mewtwo's
coworkers.
a beast.
Yeah.
Detective Pikachu.
So that's pretty much what I've been up to, other than like me getting into my addictions, just saving up, fixing my credit, and always improving it, saving up to get a new car, so that eventually I can be ready to tackle on my medical career next year at Southwestern College. In the meantime, though, I do have a drink for you guys. So it's gonna be like a bit of a sunset San Diego drink. I'm gonna put my mic down. And I'm just gonna kind of just show you. We do have a couple things here as well. Efrain, or Michael, do you want to explain what else we have here other than the drinks?
What we have here today, folks, is 3 Scratchers, Liquid Death, a Fin Sword, What Do You Mean, and some.
No, that's new phone. Who dis?
Yeah. No, it is What Do You Mean, yeah.
The same bullshit prop we always
Oh
had.
shit! New phone, who dis? It needs to be new drink. I mean, do or drink. My bad.
Anyway, and then some dumbass concoction that Rico just spilled all over himself, right?
This guy just added 3 shots of tequila in there.
He got the
5 shots of vodka.
He got Sunny D's all over him.
Oh. But
Stop squeezing the bottle.
okay, I'm just gonna do this. Sorry, guys. I was trying to be aesthetic for the video,
Clearly,
but clearly we cannot have nice things at all.
we need a
Oh,
yug
man.
chug that dude.
So, what I put in this drink, this one has a bottle of.
Tequila,
I'm gonna go get it right now because I forgot to close the door.
vodka.
But it has a bottle of, I think, vodka that's flavored with piña. And I also put in a can of. Do you have the cans? Can you bring the cans out freehand here real quick? So that is a can of.
Who makes truly?
It's a truly
And they
unruly,
simply lemonade.
This has vodka flavored mango with a can of truly unruly 8%. And that 8% is flavored to be mango and orange. And then this right here is going to be like the color changer, if it will.
That's a pre-workout.
The concoction.
The concoction. This one is
I rather-
Pumex and strawberry simply lemonade spiked
Oh,
mixed together.
I'd
And
rather
it
have
is
the-
wonderful.
I'd rather have the relish shake again.
Well, yeah. Michael, do you want to elaborate on that?
So one time I got back at, I forgot who it was, but anyway, I went to Costco, met up with these birds.
I remember now.
We went to Burger King after. They got me a shake. I'm like, all right, it's nice, all right. And then they start chuckling and laughing. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna drink it. And then I taste it. I'm like, I got pissed at them and I threw it because I had a fucking relish and onion in my mouth. It was horrible.
Hey, let me.
Hurry up!
Listen, Rico's not here, but I'm gonna tell the story. For context, we had gone to Costco to eat before a movie. Michael was gonna meet us later.
What movie
We
was
told him to meet us at Burger King, and we got the cup you get from the hot dogs, and we put all the sodas, we put onion, relish, we put all nasty stuff, and we gave it to Michael, saying, "Hey, bro, here you go. Here's a drink." And as soon as he took a sip, he just threw it at the Burger King wall. It was hilarious. You should have been there.
Okay, so a long time ago.
I would tell
already-
the story.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think you told this essential part. A long time ago,
I did something to the
when we used to play volleyball. Yes, well, I'll tell you, Michael. When we used to play volleyball practice, one time we hung out and we went to go get McDonald's after. Now, keep in mind, Efrain was the only person that drove at this time. He was the only person with the license. He was the only person that was like our DD at the time. And he so kindly, after practice, after starving ourselves all day, took us to McDonald's, right? And we were with Steven at the time. And Steven, as we all know, is a prankster. He honestly loves to do it for the joke, for the lols, if you will.
Oh yeah.
He came up with a genius idea. First, this is how it started, right? That when Efrain orders his chicken nuggets, he's gonna like he orders chicken nuggets, right? He arms the table. Sorry, I became Efrain for a second. Oh, before I continue with the story, it's a Dakimas before it gets worse.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We got a
I'm
yum
actually
chug.
really scared. Mmm.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Were we not doing that?
I think it was like something to drink, like while. You know what? Fuck it.
Yum chug, bro. Go. Fondo.
Anyway, he was
Anyway.
halfway done, and I drank faster than him.
Continue with the story.
Yeah. All right.
So Efrain got his chicken nuggets, and he went back to get some more sauce or something. And then when he went back to get more sauce, Steven, me, and Michael each got a chicken nugget from his thing, and we're like, okay, don't say anything. And he literally opened the chicken nuggets. He's like, wait, I ordered a 10-piece, and they only gave me 7.
It's like
And
4.
we hella gaslit him. We were like, bro, they only gave you 7. Go back and complain. He went back and complained, right? And they gave him the chicken nuggets. You know, all's good. Fun prank. We robbed the people who are probably feeding us human meat anyways. But while Efrain's waiting there to get his chicken nuggets, Michael comes up with the most stank ass idea.
No. He went to the bathroom and I did this.
Michael, don't. It's okay.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
this
it
is what
does.
Michael did. Michael got a buffalo sauce and he dumped it inside of his Sprite, and he put not even just poured it in. He got the whole sauce packet, put it at the bottom of his Sprite, and put the straw straight. He put the straw into the packet while it's deep inside the Sprite.
Oh.
So that when Efrain came back with his new nuggets, he was munching. And he wanted to take a good sip of that crispy Sprite. Well, let me tell you, that shit was fucking extra crispy that day.
You know
That's right, it already is.
And Efrain got so fucking pissed that he literally, I think I was, I had my own right at the time. He left everyone there stranded.
Yeah.
No, I didn't leave it on McDonald's.
No. What do you call it?
I told you guys. I'm not gonna take you guys home.
And they got in the car with you,
They
right?
thought I was capping.
They thought yeah.
So then I was going home. I told you I'm not taking you guys home, and that's in the middle of the street. As I was going home, Michael and Steven got off the car and walked home.
we did. But what do you call it? To be fair, you took a sip and you're like, and then you took the fattest swig of all. That's what killed us because you're like this. You're like,
Efrain was thirsty.
yeah,
And all he got was straight buffalo.
So first, they finessed my chicken nuggets. I mean, cool, because I got free ones, so all right.
Yeah. He got more in a way.
He got 20.
And then they messed with my Sprite after I took them to McDonald's, and that's how they repay a nice friend, give them a
It was pretty
ride.
fucking in the head, but that's where we got the relish story. That's where we decided to go to Costco one day. We put all of our leftovers of chicken bake, hot dog bullshit, put it inside of a cup, put some Sprite, put some fucking raspberry tea, put some more relish in there, put some more mustard in there, mixed it all up. That shit looked like diabetes in that cup that had a child that was aborted and chopped up and served into tacos de lengua. Sorry, that was too much. I think that went out of nowhere. It looked disgusting. And we made Michael for the longest. We gave Michael his that drink was designated for Michael. And for the longest time, we were waiting for Michael to take a sip from his cup. And he never took a sip, and then he finally took a sip, and that's where you got the relish story.
And then he threw it.
Yeah, and then he threw it against the wall, trying to hit us.
You know, that shit didn't even explode the first time. It exploded when it fell on the ground.
It's still,
I threw it hard as shit too. I'm like, it didn't even open.
guts everywhere.
But that's how you know Costco quality shit does not explode when you throw it that hard.
So how do you guys feel after that drink? Did you guys like the taste of it at all?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was pretty
You guys want
good.
more? I can make this more.
Not really. I mean, it was
Another one?
sweet.
Okay, so while I make the drink, maybe we can go into the other icebreaker. We'll start scratching some. Efrain, just bring everything over here. I want more too.
There's no more vodka.
Oh, then just get the.
No, I mix it all in there.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So I put it. Yeah, put some. Are you drunk, Michael?
Not really.
Michael sounds like he's faded.
No,
Bring everything over here.
I have liquid death with me.
Yeah, the drink was really good actually. There were some little fishies on top of mine from the debris in the air, but I loved it.
It's his dog hair.
Michael, why don't you pass out the do or drink cards? And Efrain, why don't you? Michael, why don't you do the? Fuck, Michael, why don't you start ripping open those and passing out those? I'm drunk. Fuck, why did we chug it?
You hard.
Start passing out those lotto tickets, and then Efrain, feel free to start.
Which ones are the cool ones? The black ones?
The ones that are white. I would do the tongue twister ones, or there's other ones that are funny.
Okay.
Categories, categories 2 copycat. Those are fun.
Okay,
I would do the white ones. The black ones are stupid.
fuckers pick.
We'll do this one.
Okay, Efrain pick.
Uh,
All right,
And then Michael, I know you already explained it to me, but how do you do these lotto tickets again?
Hold on.
Oh my bad. Michael needs to top himself off.
Huh?
Pause.
what's up with top?
Just relax.
Toppy stoppy?
Easy there, Tiger.
The toppy stoppies?
Oh, I'm gonna have fucking fun today. All right.
I'm gonna just take this shit real quick.
Okay, so the way it works is, you get a present, you win. If you get a star, you double that prize. Not like the time where we scratched them off at Efrain's house, and you thought you won
Give me a
$1,000.
Give me a dime.
Yeah, Don, use your fucking keys.
So,
Keys.
thank you.
Oh, there is another dime. What the hell?
So we'll start scratching, ladies and gents.
You gonna scratch or what?
What do I need to get?
You need to get a present or you need a star. Unfortunately, I didn't win shit.
I got a present.
You got a present?
Yeah?
Did you get a star?
No? Oh shit.
What's the present for? A ticket?
No, here right here. Scratch off the play area, uncover a star, win that prize. To win that prize, uncover a star, double that prize. I want $5.
Okay.
You're seeing it.
Give me the goddamn ticket.
It's $5 right there.
I know, but I'm trying to. I can't see it that far. Man.
Why?
I didn't win anything.
Oh,
You win shit. Oh, actually, technically, we did. Did you get a star too, or did you get a?
just a present.
You got the present. So we basically got $2 extra back.
Okay,
Because these were only $1.
perfect. So we did kind of make some profit today.
$5, dude.
Awesome. And then, Efrain, did you get any cool do or drink cards? We only just need one, but if you want to do a couple, that's cool too.
Yeah,
Here.
let's do that. Let's do it before I drink it.
So after that drink, did you guys like the taste of it at all?
Not really. I mean, it was kind of
Another one?
sweet.
Here you go, Michael.
Okay, this is easy. Well, actually, no. This is actually mine's really hard because I feel like any of us. This could be any of us.
Yeah.
So I'll go first since I've already hyped it up. On the count of three, everyone point to the player they think is most likely to spend their money on something.
Okay.
Count to three. The player with the most votes must drink.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
This is the one that just shows everything he spent.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I would say it would be me too, but I feel like all of us buy some dumb shit.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
my
you
dumb-
don't buy too much dumb shit. Actually, I don't know.
I think he does.
Let me ask Victoria about this one.
Ask her, bro.
You, me and you, we buy some pretty dumb shit, but I feel like it's collectible shit.
But the thing is, so like when I buy pops at work, I try and find the person that voiced them or played them, and I get them autographed. So that's what I spend most of my money on. It's like you don't really see me buying pops like that anymore. Like I just buy it to get them autographed. Like I'm getting my Optimus Prime one signed.
What's your card say?
And that kind of brings value to it. So
Oh fuck yeah, the guy's a legend. All right, mine is pick a category, take turns. Everyone must say something that fits the category. Whoever fails must drink.
okay, pick a good category. Maybe something that we've already like related to. We've already talked about. Maybe,
Porn.
like,
Bruh.
how would that even like porn categories?
No.
I can already need two.
I can name like maybe 4 or
Yeah,
5.
we know.
Yeah.
Pick another category.
All right, fuck, I don't know. Video games.
Video games. Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
Who do you want to start it off? And then we'll go like this way or this way.
Ravine.
Fortnite.
Overwatch,
Call of Duty.
Fall Guys.
Resident Evil,
Black Ops 2.
Dead by Daylight.
Valorant,
You said Dead by Daylight already?
I did right now.
Okay. Batman.
GTA 5.
Minecraft,
San Andreas.
Roblox.
Black Ops,
Wait, we're doing. I forget. We're doing console games or any game.
Any game.
Any game. Okay. World of Warcraft.
Battlefield.
Wizard 101,
Bruh.
Pirate 101.
Club Penguin.
a Monkey Quest,
Nicktropolis.
Pop Tropica.
Cool math games.
Bruh, get out of here.
I'm just matching your energy, guys.
Fun Brain.
Papa's Pizzeria. Okay, go ahead. What's next?
Go.
Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's games in my mind, but I can't think of it.
Bro, what about Apex Legends?
Oh yeah, Apex.
Fuck Apex, Tron. Toy
What about-
Story.
We had a good one. I feel like we
What
had
about
some good names.
All right.
Battlefront? Modern
Can we
Warfare.
play Battlefront later?
Which one? Battlefront 1 and 2?
2.
2. Okay.
Two had. I think 2
Just
had the
making sure
better.
we're on the
I
same page.
2
I
had the
can't.
better lineup.
I like too much.
Okay, so
Oh, mine was
Yeah,
so
you.
stupid. Tell a joke. If nobody chuckles or laughs, you must drink.
okay.
All right.
Shit, I don't know any
Should we all
jokes.
try telling a joke?
Hey, y'all.
I don't think you want to hear
That's
my
all
jokes.
We'll just try to do one to make us laugh till we drink.
Fuck. Okay.
Pick a good one. Be mindful we're on camera.
I know.
I don't want to have to edit anything else that I don't have. I don't
Soy
want to.
leal.
You're hungry, brother.
That's my brother.
Oh, okay. This one's from Adventure Time.
Okay.
Where do Finn and Jake get their meats?
Adventure Time.
No.
It's not funny unless you have context.
No, I do
know
have
exactly.
context.
Okay, where do they get their meat?
From Meat Man, he likes to give them their meat.
Bruh.
Let me rephrase that.
Drink.
He likes to give him his meat.
Drink.
Drink.
He likes to give him his meat. No.
Drink.
Fuck
3
you.
drinks because you tried the
La
punchline 3 different
la
times.
la 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 la.
Efrain, do you have a joke?
I don't, bro.
Okay, then we'll just drink since we can't come up with anything. The flies are having a sip too, huh?
Yeah, I know. This citrus shit is attracting flies.
So yeah, before we go on to current events, I do want to show you guys a couple of things that I kind of want to for icebreakers. You know, kind of also leading into where I've been, what I've been up to. Oh. Oh no.
Oh no! Our table. It's broken.
So I had a couple ideas. Sorry guys, I'm like not locked in because I thought all of my shit deleted on here. What just happened? Are you guys drunk? What's going on?
What he just said?
Our table?
He said, "Oh no, our table, it's broken."
Are you guys okay?
We're fine. Because you're like, oh no. Oh my fuck. What did he do?
Remember the one time, Rico, we were dying on the PlayStation party with the knock knock jokes?
It's a very like vague.
During pandemic time, we were playing Apex and we couldn't stop laughing because I was like, knock knock,
Oh fuck, I think I remember it.
knock knock.
Who's there?
I need a little.
I need a little what?
I need a little money, and we couldn't get past the "I need a little" part
That sounds familiar.
because we were dying. Anyway, moving on.
So, some of the things that I've also been up to, I've been coming up with some new ideas to market ourselves. And
Dude.
I found this app.
Remember playing GTA 5 Sumo?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, that was really fun actually.
Yeah.
If you know, you know type shit. So, while I've been kind of like waiting for your guys' return, I've been playing around with a couple apps recently. And one of the apps I've been playing with is called Sticker App. And this one's really cool because what you can do is you can actually make a lot of stickers. And remember, I think we've already talked about this idea with you guys about like making our own stickers and putting them around our city, schools, where we give them where we work at, and kind of just like put some QR codes in there, spread our word out, make some really cool art on it. Because it's in my 20s. I feel like the phrase "in my 20s" is very marketable and very like
It is.
I would wear that. I would buy that. Put a sticker on my laptop. This is I'll show you guys later, but this is like one sticker idea of many. This is like an idea of in my 20s, simple logo,
Okay.
add like a QR code somewhere,
He drops it on his glass.
and then like, but yeah, this is really. So I was thinking, I was like on live, you know. I was thinking about running that idea by you guys, you know, like maybe we can invest in some stickers. They're actually really pretty cheap, depending on what type of stuff you use. Like for regular vinyl stickers, we can get like 55 pieces for $20, and that's enough for us to
Pass it around.
put it on like the doors of like really popular restaurants. You know, low key vandalism. But I mean, whatever. What are they gonna do? It's marketing,
Real
baby.
quick, how much did you? Not, I know the price, but how many stickers?
It's about 55 stickers for $26. But if you buy more in bulk, the cheaper it goes. So I definitely do want to come up with multiple styles though, and get like smaller packages and maybe buy them here and there, if we can. And then also like another good idea that I was thinking. You know, we recorded at F. Michael's house, and then at Efrain's house, and then now we're at my house. I was thinking, what if we like take the mics? We have an extra mic. Why don't we take the mics to the street, and why don't we like do like a podcast on the feet, and we'll just like do regular podcasts like how I planned it out. We'll talk the way we talk, but we'll do it on the feet, and maybe we can start off like at Michael's school.
A 1 minute podcast.
A 1 minute. We'll try to keep the podcast continuous. Like you know how I remember you saying like, hey, I want to start streaming.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a good practice for us to stream is to try to film a podcast at STSU, like the way we do. If people come up to us, ask what we're talking about, perfect. That shit that they can like clip, or I can clip, you know, make videos out of,
Mhm.
and then maybe we can incorporate like another like topic or another like a segment, and take out like maybe like beyond the small talk, and maybe put like a, or maybe evolve beyond the small talk into having real life people who are going to college, students, you know, at our
Yeah.
age group. I feel like that'd be kind of a good idea. No,
Actually, I have the perfect place where we can go do that too.
where?
So in the library where I go do like my 3D prints, or like where I did for the most part, a lot of people go and hang out in there, and they always talk about like the struggles of like classes and the financial stuff, or like they're looking for jobs and shit like that. I feel like that's perfect for that type of community, and also too, we're right outside in front. You can see everybody walk by. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
and that's all it really takes. Like we don't need to be like walking around the entire campus like exhausting ourselves, and we can literally just find a really good area that has a really good background set up. Maybe like we don't even need to have a tripod. Like we can even have Michael be our tech guy for the day, since he's technically like knows the school. He can be the cameraman, kind of guide us where to go while also giving us a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
true.
he can also be like, and we can switch off. Like he can give me the camera if Michael wants to be, you know, talking to a guest, you know, and maybe we could, like, I don't know. I'm talking to them, but really I wanted to bring it up to you guys because I know we have busy schedules, and I know eventually we this is a very like far out idea because it's a lot to like meet up and stuff like that. However, I do think with, you know, Will, there is a way.
Yeah.
And I think this is a really good idea. I feel like it's what a lot of people are doing. I feel like this would be a fresh idea to like the podcast
Mhm.
realm. And I feel like if we all really collaborate, we can really bring that like streamer in public vibe with the podcast
Yeah.
era that we have going on. So I don't know. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? What do you think, viewers?
I think that's honestly a very great idea because honestly, we always see a lot of people on campus like doing film stuff, but it's usually for like frats and shit. And honestly, after Halloween weekend, I think frats
Right.
are kind of done for like next couple of weeks.
I definitely do think in the coming future of In My 20s, I don't expect us to be meeting up next weekend. Maybe I do. I will be sending you guys a text every week to meet up. I feel like Fridays is our best day to meet up. That way,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't feel too obligated or constrained. Like, oh, I have to go to sleep soon. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, like usually I'm off Fridays. Usually you're off Fridays.
There we go.
So hopefully we can figure. Hopefully, but you know, I don't expect us to be meeting up every Friday to be talking. But I will say, like passing these holidays,
Oh
like
yeah.
that's when I do really want to start like being serious about going to like STSU and filming something there.
yeah, especially
know, at
because
least.
it's sweater season, so a lot of good sweaters and sweats and shit are gonna be out.
Sweater weather.
Weather, weather.
A lot of snow buddies are gonna be covering up too. So
Jesus Christ.
I don't give a shit.
Snow bunnies covered up is not a good thing though.
No, it's not. But honestly, too, we could come back in the spring, interview the exact same people. Think about that.
Anyway, moving on.
So that's pretty much it on like the icebreakers that I have, guys. So let's jump into
Current events. My freaking limit has been exceeded. Ooh, yeah.
Billy. That's kind of like what we had. Why we needed a drink today, guys, too, because we are going to be talking about.
I'm gonna joke a lot about this shit. I can tell you right
Rico
now.
just using any excuse to drink.
Oh
Any
yeah.
excuse to drink, really. Well, no, let's be real, guys. So recently, I don't know if you guys, if anyone has really been paying attention. There's a lot of like brain rot all over the internet that we as humans tend to gravitate towards rather than like real scary shit that's going on in our world that we can actually contribute to with our voices.
like Cocomelon.
Like the government shutdown. Like
I said like Cocomelon.
Cocomelon is crazy.
Coco Melon.
So what is the government shutdown? So I did some research. So feel free to you guys to stop me at any point if there's like anything that I'm wrong at. But usually in October at the end of every fiscal year, or in other words, a 12-month period used by businesses and governments for budgeting and accounting purposes. All members of Congress need to sign off on our budget. In recent years, the government shutdown has only lasted a few days, and the longest it's ever been recorded government shutdown for budgeting has been about like 35 days. We are currently at, okay, so I made this note
What is it like?
on the
Like day 38?
Almost 2 months.
yeah, so technically right now we are in the longest, currently as we're recording it, today is November 7th. The government is still shut down, and it is now currently the longest ever government shutdown. And the government shutdown isn't like a new thing; it happens every year, like I just said, at the end of the fiscal year in October. So nothing crazy. It's usually quick. Usually, sometimes it's like a few days. Recently, it's been a few days. The longest it's ever been, like I said, was 35 days in 2018. Um, so pretty much the reason why it's taking so long, Republicans are pushing one big beautiful bill act as a budget reconciliation bill, so that it would be a filibuster proof, or in other words, that has enough votes to overcome the legislative filibuster and move forward for a final vote in the Senate, requiring a minimum of 60 votes to end debate and pass. But what it does is it cuts taxes for the wealthy. How, you may ask? Well, in 2017, Trump kind of already did this. We got the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, where the law permanently slashed corporate taxes and thoroughly cut income taxes, but mostly for rich individuals through 2025. Trump claimed the taxes would lead to corporations hiring more workers and would lead to a 4,000 boost in household incomes. Long story short, Trump sold the fact that, oh yeah, if you guys pass this bill, then we're gonna have these big rich people who have these big American companies that make big American like products. We're going to give them a huge tax break, and they're going to use that tax break and give it to their workers, and those workers are going to use it for their life, and that's going to bring the economy up. So that never happened. What actually happened? So, oh, and this is, let me quote him. So he slashed. Trump claimed the taxes would lead to corporations hiring more workers and would lead to a $4,000 boost in household incomes. Quote, AT&T plans to increase U.S. capital spending by $1 billion and provide $1,000 special bonus to more than 200,000 U.S. employees, and that's because of what we did. And this is what President Trump said the day this bill was passed in 2017. What actually happened? In AT&T's case, the company saw its overall federal tax bill drop by 81%. Pretty fucking good. I wish my fucking tax bill would drop by 81%.
We all do.
It spent 30% one more on dividends and stock buybacks to enrich wealthy shareholders than they had to pay in taxes. So, meanwhile, it slashed over 4,000 jobs. So what that pretty much means is that they spent most of that money on dividends and shareholders, and instead of actually giving back to their employees, they actually cut jobs. And this is the company that was like the face of all this. This is what Trump was like, AT&T is going to be like the leader of this. They're going to show you guys pretty much. And this is pretty much what AT&T did. They spent all that extra money that Trump gave them. They gave it to their shareholders. They bought dividends. And if you guys, I think we'll get more into dividends right now, but AT&T didn't use their tax savings to increase productivity or reward workers. Instead, they increased their stock buybacks and dividends, a distribution of a portion of a company's earnings decided by its board of directors to its shareholders. So 14% of the median wage that was paid that year, so 100% of the wage, only 14% of that was paid by the tax refund. And then in terms of 100% of the buybacks, 98% of that was used by the tax cutback.
The math isn't mathing right there.
No, let me explain it to you. So 14% of their budget for like what they pay their workers, right? So most of that in the past has been used for whatever income they usually pay that. In terms of like what they use that year to pay that, with this tax cutback, only 14% of that was actually paid by the tax cutback. Everything else of that was paid by how it's usually paid.
Okay.
And then for the dividends, 98% of how it's usually paid was actually paid by the tax rate, and only 2% of that was paid by how it's usually paid. And then that was for 98% in stock buybacks. For dividends, it was 40%. And then AT&T also paid executives more than Uncle Sam, aka USA is what they call Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
And those executives got to keep their earnings because Trump's tax cuts also said that anyone who makes a certain amount of money above a certain wage gets a huge 81% tax cut. Who are those? CEOs. So not only did AT&T not pay like the people that they were meant to pay, or that they said didn't do what they were going to do, but what they did instead, they did an instant transfer of wealth.
Huh?
They got a whole bunch of money from taxes that got slashed, got cut, and then they gave it to their CEOs. And then those CEOs in taxes got to keep all that money again because they fall under that same tax law. So all that money that they got that should have went to American for taxes actually went to CEOs. And what are CEOs going to do with it? Go play golf, not donate it. They're going to do some philanthropy here and there, but really, they're only going to do enough for them to get back on taxes. So at the end of the day, this huge scheme really, what it was in my eyes, is a huge transfer of wealth on one company. Now, that's what happened in 2017. This has already happened. You guys can look up the stats. This all happened already. So this is exactly what Trump is trying to do now. Again, but on a national level, if you will. Because if you even will, like on the back in the day, like earlier this year, he already started an economic race with
China
and Canada by raising the tariffs, by pretty much
Mexico.
swinging his dick. Mexico too, swinging his dick around, saying my dick's bigger, we deserve more money. That's already the premise of what's going on here. That in 2017, the company that he was writing for was AT&T. Now it's Tesla. Long story short, Trump's tax law fueled a massive transfer of wealth into the hands of rich and powerful. Corporate profits skyrocketed. U.S. billionaires' wealth more than doubled since 2018. The tax cuts have added national debt to $2 trillion. If Trump renews tax cuts, this will cost $3.4 trillion over 10 years, mostly due to extended tax cuts to the same people that he's giving more transfer of wealth to. Trump wants to lower corporate tax rate from 21% to 15%. So he wants to lower it even more than it's already been lowered. And then that alone would cost another $1 trillion. Use this as an and then they want to use like this, like they want to cover up all these budget cuts. They want to use this as a way to say, oh, this is why we need to ban all of these programs, and they want to blame programs such as like funding for students, SNAPs, Medicaid, social services, student loans, natural conservation programs. All of those are getting cut to essentially make up for what he's doing. He's essentially transferring the wealth, in my opinion, to his peers, to the people that he grew up with, to his extended family, the rich, the wealthy, the ultra elite, the people that he's been groomed and raised in. He's bathed in them. He's transferring the wealth to them, and he doesn't give a fuck about the normal people. Honestly, if I were him, why would I too? I was born and bred with a silver spoon. I wiped my ass with $100 bill, and every time I needed money, my daddy paid for me. Like at the end of the day, I would be so out of touch. So I understand why a person of his caliber would do that, but I think the rest of Americans need to understand that there are people out there like that who don't give a shit about people like the normal people like us, even like upper middle class, like most of us are. He still doesn't give a shit about us, and I think a lot of people need to kind of wake up about that. Let me see one more thing before I continue. So here's what's going on right now so that's pretty much what's going on, and pretty much Democrats are refusing to sign this bill. So like I said earlier, it's the end of the fiscal year, budgeting, all this stuff. They are refusing to sign this bill to budget to, again, switch the power over to what I like to call it, to the higher ups, to the wealthy, switch the wealth over to the wealthier. And pretty much they're refusing to sign it. Republicans are refusing to negotiate because they want to keep tax because they want to negotiate. Republicans are refusing to negotiate because they want to keep tax cuts for the rich, and they don't care if American people pay for it. Democrats are refusing to sign off on this bill to negotiate. Republicans, with the government shutdown, people with federal jobs are not getting paid. I think they are getting paid now, but there was a huge period where they weren't getting paid, and support services are running low on funding. This is where shit gets good. The Speaker of the House of Reps, aka Mike Johnson, Republican, can easily reconvene Congress for a special session and vote on temporary allocations for resources while the budget is still being negotiated. Typical. This happens all the time. But if he were to do that, he would have to swear in Adelita Vivala. I don't know if I said that right, but she's a Democrat, and who's a representative from Tucson, Arizona, who won a special election back in July. She has not spoken. She has not taken part in the Epstein files. I know this is two related different things, but this is where I'm telling you, straight gets good. Since she was elected, elected, she would have to be swearing in if you were to what was the term again? If you were to reconvene Congress for to essentially allocate the resources so that people can get paid and all this stuff because people are starving and stuff because government shut down. But he doesn't want to do that because she is a huge advocate for the Epstein files, and she is the last vote for the Epstein files to be released. Democrat. So this is why she hasn't been sworn in. Well, we don't know. This is all alleged, but this is. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he reconvene Congress? I mean, there's no other. I mean, come on. So
Okay.
And swearing in is a necessary step to assume her official duties in Congress. Swearing in, or in other words, is a ceremony in which a person is admitted to office by taking a formal oath. So it's like a very official thing. And since she has to do that, one of her first acts of Congress is to vote in that. She would serve as the final vote needed to force the Epstein files, and for that reason, Johnson does not want to reconvene Congress, while the American people, including our service members, rely on food banks. Another temporary solution to the end of supplemental nutritional assistance program, SNAPS, is that the USDA has about $6 billion on reserves funds that they could use to supplement their program while the government is still in shutdown. However, great leader, aka Trump, and his administration said he will not be allowing them to do so. Why? He's trying to get Democrats to cave. The longer people go without basic food resources, and the longer he tries to blame the Democrats for prolonging the government shutdown, the more pressure they will feel to sign off. The more the American people go without basic necessities, the more likely chaos is to erupt, more crime and more political turmoil, and this will serve as a justification to increase law enforcement and military control throughout the cities. It's all connected. He's rage baiting everyone while he's making his fans and family richer. Budget cuts are going to spread around, and that's why big companies are forcing the No Kings protests have been going around. AOC was asked if, do you guys know who AOC is? Alexandria Ocasio-Rosario?
Huh?
Alexandria Osario, um, Alexandria
Ocasio Cortez.
Cortez, discúlpame, was asked if she could expect the government to be back by Thanksgiving, and this is what she had to say.
No.
So let me pull up the video for you guys so you guys can see. Let me log into TikTok, as you know, my number one source.
AOC.
That everyone hates.
Doppelganger is Rachel Ziegler.
Low key?
And no one they're not like.
I love Miss AOC and I love Miss Rachel Ziegler.
Yes, we're breaking up with you.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I know we'll get into it right now.
Bro, you should have the video on deck.
I know. I'm sorry.
This guy. Rico's just blabbing. He's just what's it called? Not yapping. He's just yapping. I think so. I know so. You're the one that explained the whole government shutdown, but it's okay. We're gonna let him get his thoughts off, so we don't interrupt him. So then later we're gonna have an educated conversation about it.
I don't care.
Have you seen those videos where it's like a guy eating a burrito in the car, and then they like skip 10 seconds and it's him like naked or something?
Yeah.
And the caption's like, "I only skipped 10 seconds."
Yeah.
That's gonna be us right now. When Rico claimed the whole government shut down, I said we're gonna have an educated conversation. They skip 10 seconds. It's just us talking about something completely different.
Speaking of things that the government wants us to pay attention that we shouldn't, but we always are going to. Heidi Klum.
He's gonna keep looking. All his Pokemon fucking cards are gone.
Okay, I found it. I got so lucky that I found it. There's a lot more videos I want to show you guys to like fact check what I have. I can pull it up, but this is the one I really want you guys.
By the
to
way,
see.
Rico's the guy that believes everything on TikTok.
This is what I want you guys to see real quick. This is CNN who posted this, by the way. It's not just TikTok anymore because I don't know if you guys realize, but TikTok is not just Vine. It's actually a global platform that a lot of media uses. It's not like Vine where it was discredited by many like main media sources such as like news outlets. In fact, now news outlets are creating and adding their own platforms on the same app. So this is a mixture of fake news, brain rot, real news, live streams from places that shouldn't be live streamed, like North Korea, Lebanon, what's the other place?
Gaza,
I'm
Palestine.
brain rot if you don't watch it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's watch.
What'd you say?
I said I'm about to be brain rot if you don't watch it. Let's go.
I don't know. Let's go. How long have we been recording for?
Get the hate. They do
Almost
post
an
a lot
hour.
of good shit.
Nah, hurry up.
I mean, I would certainly hope not. I would.
Do you think by Thanksgiving the government could still be shut down?
I mean, I would certainly hope not. I would certainly hope not. My hope is that we're able to resolve this as quickly as possible. I'm ready to negotiate. Bernie's ready to negotiate. I mean, we are all open and ready to.
Is anyone actually negotiating
this.
right now?
No,
Because
but let's-
we hear from
Well,
Republicans
Let me
and
reiterate
Democrats
one
on that.
point. Republicans aren't in town. How do you
House
negotiate with
Republicans.
people who refuse even to show up to do their job? They're on vacation for what, a month now?
Yes. House Republicans have been on vacation for over.
But the Republican senators are here, and House Speaker Mike Johnson, we've had him on. He said, we've done our job. We passed the clean CR in the House. It's now up to the Senate to make these negotiations.
They need to pick up a phone, Caitlin. They need to pick up a phone. They're saying that they're doing all this work. They are twiddling their thumbs and talking to each other. It is actually an unconscionable abdication and refusal to work. They refuse. I've never seen people who hate working so much in my life. I mean, genuinely, they won't even pick up the phone. They won't. If I were Mike Johnson, you should be in that office negotiating with Hakeem Jeffries every damn day until we reopen this government. And any day that you don't do that is a failure.
A failure. That, in my opinion, speaks volumes. Every day that office isn't opened is a failure. And did we have people that are, no offense, that are in the party that you voted for that aren't treating this situation as seriously as a Democrat over here, Miss AOC is? And like, I personally, guys, I luckily come from, a pretty good, hardworking family, so I don't have to struggle with as much as the government like safety nets being cut down as much as other people do. But still, we are struggling. I'm sure you're also like upper middle class. I'm sure you felt the struggle too. You kind of opened up with it on the podcast. And Michael, I know that earlier when I was kind of like talking about this to you. Didn't you have some thoughts that you would like to share about how it's like to be a student and how it's affected you with all this, new new candidate in office, how it's been affecting you?
So what do you call it? When the year started for like the new year, like when it started for fall semester 2026, a lot of stuff started to change. So spring semester, we couldn't really do anything about it because everything was already implemented. It was done because everything was done in the fall. So now that new stuff is going on in the fall, supposedly our middle class scholarship that we get for school that helps pay for like some classes and then like other necessities that we need, it's affecting us now because now I guess that scholarship is now going to be taxable. And if it's taxable, I guess a lot of students are screwed. But also, too, California students that go to the school where I'm at, over at State, they're not really as screwed as much as people that are coming from out of state. Mm-hmm. People that come from out of state, what they have to do is that they have to pay twice as more because they need housing, they need food cards, and then they also need like their textbooks and their classes paid for. And then with us, it's like either, well, we live in California. We can either have a choice of either staying on campus or staying at home or staying off campus.
And as a student, like, do you also apply for like? Because in California, there's a lot of grant programs.
Yeah,
right,
there's a lot of grant
that
programs.
can
Yeah.
pay for. Have you been applying like since you've been a student? How long have you been a student for?
I've been a student for 6 years, but that's because it would have been 5 just because the pandemic really messed up a lot of things for me. So
And in those 6 years, have you been applying to those grants? And
oh yeah,
and
definitely.
can you say from like then, from when you first started and until now, have you seen a decline in the amount of money that California has offered to their students?
A
Has
little.
the government program's been? Do you see a
I-
correlation with what I've been talking about?
Yeah, I see. So over the years, I've seen like my financial aid stuff and everything go down a little bit. But then once I turned to 24, I have work. I'm independent on my own. Um, that money just started to rise up for me more, just because I'm on my own. I'm 24, not really on my own, but you know what I mean. Like I have a job, I pay taxes, I go to school still, and I'm already over the age of 24. That money gets raised up a little bit because it's one singular person, and I'm not relying on my parents anymore to pay for school, which I never really have because I've been paying for it myself. Um, but yeah, I'd say it affects college students a lot, especially those out of state students. I've noticed maybe like 1 or 2 students live in their car because they can't afford housing.
Yeah.
And one of my
But why can they afford housing? Whose fault is that?
well, what do you call it? One could be the parents, too, because also too with well, I say parents mainly, just because if they're 18, they have to put their parents on there because they can't get a job yet.
I will say another thing that I experienced like with my ex that I saw that he struggled with was like being. Luckily, he was a student within the same state, but he was going to a school in a different city.
Yeah.
And one thing that I saw him struggle with was that in the first 2 years of his college, pretty good. He got good grants. He applied the right way. He played the system right. He got his shit paid for. But then randomly, when he like his junior year, Trump administration passed some shit. Some things took into effect.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's correlated, but what I noticed is that all the funding that he got nothing.
Yeah.
All he got was his classes paid for. His any other funding that he got previously, he couldn't get anymore. Not from the school, not from California grants. He didn't qualify for it. Why? Because there was a sudden shift in what could qualify for these benefits and what couldn't. And you know what could qualify for these benefits? People with 2 working parents.
Yeah.
Which is kind of strange. Why do people with more financial benefit get all these benefits? Why do they take advantage? It kind of seems like they're trying to shift the power to what's like typically like the more inferior class, So that's what I've noticed, and I don't know if you kind of noticed the same thing. So back to your question of whose fault is it? I don't think it's the students' fault because the students signed up for this. They kind of applied for this. They knew what they were signing up for in terms of like, we have grants. California's going to do this. The school's going to do this for you.
California?
Yes, and then like the federal government as well, because I mean, a lot of things is certain grants are
certain grants and scholarships are national, and then there's some that are privately.
So like you know what is national?
FAFSA, yeah, that's national,
and that's a big one where most people depend on because not only do they pay their classes, they give them like this huge like a check to pay for for rent, for school, for
food,
and sometimes the classes payment is also included for the rent, and then apart from that they get money. But that has changed significantly. And no one who.
So what's private?
What do you mean what's private?
Like you said, fastball was a national thing. So what are some private?
So
like certain like California grants.
California.
Yeah.
So
like those are pretty easy. But
And
there's a
who
lot of them
pays
that
for
got
that?
shut down because there's no more funding for them.
And who pays for the grants?
The government.
The federal government.
Yeah, the federal government.
Which Trump cut off.
But there's a lot of grants that have been cut off since the administration has been.
And then there's
has been active.
there's also some grants and scholarships that are given out by certain families who funded SDCs.
So now here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As people that go to college, people that go to school in state, and they're from California. It doesn't matter where. You're from California. You go to UCLA, SDSU. You go to what other one? San Francisco, UC Berkeley, right? It's in San Francisco. Anyway, or you go to all these UC schools in California.
Yeah.
You live in the most expensive state to the date.
Yeah.
Now, as people that go to college, they knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Yes, they're gonna reply. They're gonna not reply. They're gonna rely on government grants, California grants, FAFSA, whatever they can to help them pay for college, right? So, as the governor has stated publicly that he doesn't like Trump and he wants to separate California from whatever Trump's doing, whatever Trump is doing federally, he wants to like cut California off because we're the most expensive. We have like the biggest economy out of the United States in California.
Yeah.
So as all these college students are struggling, instead of Trump, I'm gonna blame you for everything. As a whole, is there a petition? Is there a movement that college students or university students can do to ask the governor for some
The
financial
thing
help?
is that we shouldn't keep asking for help because at the end of the day, the bigger problem is that that's actually Trump is contributing to is that college is becoming more and more of a scam. When our parents were when their generation, I know most of our parents didn't really go to college,
Yeah.
but when our parents when had like during that time, it was actually pretty easy for an American. Not I know my dad's an immigrant nationalized, but for a lot of like nationalized people, it was really easy for them to go to college. It was cheaper, it was affordable.
Everything was cheaper.
That's when
Yeah.
like back in when my parents' generation, that's when like banks were kind of becoming more of like a national thing, so it was easier to get loans and become a
houses were-
student.
Yeah,
Houses,
yeah.
Everything was super cheap, especially like in specifically in San Diego, which was a growing like city.
Yeah.
And I would say like from then until like when I got out of high school and like which was like what like 5 years ago,
6
Mhm.
years,
when
yeah.
during that era,
Yeah.
it was more challenging even then. Now it's way harder, but now it's even more challenging because shit's more expensive. And if you want to do loans, well, now being Scott Smarter, they're gonna fucking trap you with all these contracts with interest and all this bullshit. And it's like, okay, you don't have to pay for shit until you graduate, but come on. No matter what fucking major you're in, you're not gonna get a job right when you graduate. Everything is competitive.
Yeah.
And the more time progresses, the more it's going to get competitive in every single field.
Yeah.
And now we're in an era where we do feel like we need to ask the governor for help, when in reality, it should be the government, because it's not just our governor. It's not just California and San Diego going through this epidemic.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's nationwide.
Yeah.
So for you to ask, oh, governor, can you fix this for this one state, in this one school, in this one state, or these 3 schools in this one state? No. Why are we going to go to every single governor in like every state and do that when it should be something that is? Why should we add something to counter something that Trump is adding?
So why does the
Trump should
governor?
just not
So
add
then,
it
why
to
is there a
it.
governor position?
Because he is not. He just doesn't agree with our president. I don't agree with the governor either. I think the governor is very
Exactly.
like kind of crazy, honestly. And honestly, who there needs someone to be crazy because no one's standing up to the president.
Except him.
Exactly. So I understand where he's coming from and why he's going to such.
And then
lengths because he
now-
feels like he's alone.
And now
But
the other
this
question.
But this is why I feel like the governor is not doing right. But at the end of the day, it's like we need to go to the root of the problem, people. If the root of the problem is college funding and college shit, which really isn't. There's a lot of problems going on in the world right now that honestly root from the Trump administration. But right now, let's focus on college. If right now the Trump is from timeline is passing things that are benefiting the upper class and not benefiting the country as a whole, the world economically as a whole, then why should we allow him to do that and then be like, it's okay, the governor got us later? You know what I mean? Like that sounds stupid.
Well,
How about he just don't be fucking around to begin with?
yeah, true.
And same thing with the governor. Like,
But then now
fucking chill your shit, bro.
Here's another question: why has California become expensive? Why has San Diego become one of the most expensive cities?
Well, because let's be real. When we talk about the American dream, guys, what do you guys think about? Hollywood. No one thinks about.
Not really.
You guys think? What do you guys think about the American dream? Is New York?
I don't think about a city. American dream is getting a job, buying
What's
a house.
the American dream right now?
Right now,
Be real.
I don't know.
What's the American dream right now?
But
As a
what,
Gen Z, what's the American dream right now?
becoming an influencer?
Exactly. So where do you become an influencer?
TikTok?
Where do you become an influencer, like regionally?
I guess Hollywood. But
California.
But that's not the American dream.
6, 7.
But that's not
Add up now.
the traditional American dream that has always been
Where are all
is
the movies shot?
come, get a job,
Other
buy
than
a
politics,
house,
where is
get
the number one
married.
source of marketing coming from? So that's why it's the most expensive. It's the most marketable. It's the American dream. It's the city. Before it was New York. And New York still is a very expensive city. And it will be an expensive city because it's built an empire off of that. However, California is always going to be that bitch and always will forever be that bitch because who controls the media? Hollywood.
So then why complain about an expensive city if you decide to live in California?
But but that's not the problem. It's not people being naive and like not self-aware. Oh, I live in an expensive city. I'm the only one going through this problem. It's a nationwide issue.
I know. But since we live in California, we experience it firsthand. Have you not seen the TikToks about people saying it's the taxpayer's responsibility to pay for me and my 7 kids, and then they post like an aftermath saying I just got my benefits removed because I saw my video, or someone's like I applied for Section 80, I only pay $80, you guys are paying like $3,000, and then the next video
right.
I got evicted because of the video.
There are a lot of people who abuse our system,
Exactly.
but there are a lot of people who rely on.
So now here's the thing. It's the people's fault because they abuse the system. They're the people that actually need it and did it the right way. They get that benefits or those benefits removed from them because they put everyone in a hole. You know what I mean? Like, just let's say, Michael, this example, you're the one that actually needs it.
Yeah.
You're the abuser. You abuse, you get caught, and because of you getting caught, now it messes him because he was doing it the right way. But since, since they're gonna put you guys together,
if there's people who are abusing certain safety nets like that, they.
I mean, yeah, of course.
And there are safety nets like that, and let's be real. There's no perfect world. There has to be a yin and yang.
Yeah, of
and
course.
As much as you can have a full, perfect proof plan, with leak proof, seemingly, there's always going to be motherfuckers that are going to somber their way through.
So now here's the other. Now this is how it correlates back to college. How or what could the president do or the government do
First of
to
all,
help?
The president and their little regime that they got going on is doing nothing to favor the American people, in my opinion. They're doing everything solely to make themselves richer and to create like this, like they have like this, like in my idea, I feel like they have like this idea in their head that they have the elite force, the rich, the wealthy, the whites, and they want to. Because let's be real, America has become pretty ghetto and it's become pretty colored. And those two words are not correlated at all whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is like over time we've become more ratchet and over time we've been crossbreeding. And who do we feel is going to be most scared about this? The white people, the rich people, the rich people who are not used to
the white supremacists,
who are used to having people that are neighbors with them that are like a darker shade than them and that speak a different tone than them and that like get into it with them, like they're not used to that. And when we have now in an economy where nationwide we are becoming darker and darker, which I love, and we're also nationwide becoming more and more accepting of like what should be worn now, what like taking back that slut and hoe word back and being like, you know what, I am a slut and I am a hoe and I'm proud and type shit. We have like little 17-year-old girls wearing things that like people that prostitutes wear nowadays, which I don't necessarily agree with. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like that's how much time has progressed. And I feel like this is what the elite are scared of. Like we are depurifying what they think is supposed to be pure. And I think that's why they're relaying the resources, the wealth, over to their people, and that's why they're also making it more difficult for people, the common people like us, to get smart like them, and why it's making it easier for them to stay smart, send their kids to school, because they want the poor to stay stupid and the rich to stay rich and smart. Case closed.
It's all an opinion, by the way.
Yes, it's an opinion, and it's probably a really good opinion that's backed by many evidence and many chronically online TikTokers out there that I know you guys can put it together. But at the end of the day, that's my opinion on it. As a person who voted for this man and for this regime, in my opinion, into office, how do you feel about the things I just explained, like about like before, like the school and stuff, like the 2017? So, like, do you believe like what I said, like, was true? And if I did,
I mean, yeah, of
how do you feel
course.
about that?
I mean, of course, every president tries to, and I mean, every president has tried to sell something in their election, and when it comes down to it, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Whether you're Republican or Democratic, it doesn't matter what party you are.
Well, if we want to compare presidents, do you feel like this is like on
The best president?
On the line of what presidents sell and then their shortcomings, or do you feel like this is like a huge like fuck up?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a hard question to answer because everybody has their own definition of the struggle. If you want to generalize it, I think this is a failure coming from the Republican Party, and
They don't see it as a failure.
I mean, yeah,
They
I
right
was
now
not
this is still going. Like they want to further
because
more our
they want the
country.
Democrats
That's why
to.
we're in. So tell me, how does that now that you know you said it's a failure, like the 2017 shit,
Mhm.
but history repeats itself right now? How does that make you feel? Like, are you like kind of like, do you feel insulted as like someone who voted for him? That like, damn, like you're kind of like not doing. Because let's be real, like, do you really think that him making the rich richer and only the rich richer? Do you think realistically down the line that's gonna help the country as a whole? Do you really think that?
No,
Okay.
probably not.
Okay, so with that said, how did with all this going on consideration, what does the government shutdown mean? How do you feel? And this is a very safe space for you to say how you
No,
really
yeah,
feel.
I know.
If you don't agree with me, that's totally fine. We have bygones be bygones. We have Heidi Klum coming up next, anyways.
Ela joga rápida com força, bomba na via, eu te falo legal. São calibau, 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 calibau.
So I just feel like if you do feel like a Trump supporter who, over the time from the voting, that you have declined in your faith in this president because of come again, the failures the Republican Party brings to our country and the embarrassment that he brings to the media, do you feel like, as like I feel like it's good representation for you to speak your voice and how you feel about that, and all things considered, like if you are someone who feels disrespected, I think it's a good thing to speak about that because
Yeah.
you know Trump could be listening,
Yeah.
and maybe there's somewhere in his cold Grinch heart that he might like feel something. I mean, he didn't give a shit about his best friend dying, so but maybe he'll give a shit about you. So
Charlie Kirk.
let me
It's
know.
because I haven't really looked into the shutdown because I haven't. It's just not in my cards right now to be paying attention to the government, and that's very like hot take to say.
So let's just say everything I said is real, and I can tell you right
But
now.
now I need to look at both sides.
I took the time to research this on both sides because I use a lot of bipartisan websites and sources to read through. So I will say, let's say if everything I said was real and there's no other side to it, because I'm literally just reading facts off of
Mhm.
statistics. How does that make you feel? Like if this was your own research,
Yeah.
because it is real, guys. So whether he goes home tomorrow and researches about it, whatever he says right now, it should be the same feeling later.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel kind of like I don't want to say betrayed or I want to feel like I'm disappointed because I'm really not. I just don't. I don't have the knowledge to like speak vocally on it right now.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, yeah, I hear your stats and I hear your what you research, but I don't know. Like, I can't. My brain's not processing right now. Maybe it was the alcohol. Low key, that won't let me. That won't let me process it. But
Well,
we're gonna let him get his thoughts off, so we don't interrupt him. So then later we can have an educated conversation about it. Anyway,
simpler terms, good or bad.
what's good or bad?
Is this good or bad?
What's good? What's
Is
bad?
it good or bad for you? That should be. I mean,
That should be
answer shouldn't change.
That should be his homework for the next.
That should be my homework.
That should be his
Test me tomorrow. Anyway,
What about you, Michael?
speed up.
Honestly,
I know it's getting late, guys.
What time is it?
It's 2:09.
All right, let's go. Let's try to finish in like 15 minutes, low key.
Okay, we can wrap it up.
Anyway, so well, honestly, government, politicians, shit. Honestly, I don't trust any of it. I don't trust the buffoons that run this fucking country or the fucking state that we live in.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, in my opinion, it's something I just don't give a shit about because in the end of it all, I have my own shit to take care of. I have myself to take care of. I have like 5 other people I need to take care of. And then on top of that, I have a friend that's going to have a kid. So it's like, if this motherfucker wants me to watch him while him and Victoria go out, I'll watch him. Same thing with Steven. Like, if they ask me to do shit, like, I'll fucking help them out.
Like Plan Z of watching.
Michael's like,
He's like,
I just want to live in a trailer park and drink beer all day. I don't give a fuck.
No, not a trailer park. I mean, like if I had my own house and shit like that, and I went to the top, I'd bring everybody with me.
And the Oscar goes to.
The Oscar goes to. But yes, long story short, this is not necessarily a good thing. This is the longest our government has ever been shut down, and it's being shut down for dumb reasons, and it's being blamed on the wrong party, in my opinion. But again, this is for you Americans who are also in their 20s. In my opinion, you guys should know this. If you guys know who the fucking top singers are who's performing at Coachella, the first thing that you should know as a person is what's going on politically, because this is changing everything. Like, if you guys are not paying attention politically, there might not be a Coachella, bitch.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
I mean, yeah, maybe bad example, but there's a lot of things that you can apply to where there might not be enough of, or it might not exist anymore because we're paying attention to this and not that, which is what the government wants to do anyway. So don't let them do it. Anyways, speaking of things that the government wants us to pay attention that we shouldn't, but we always are going to. Heidi Klum, that you don't know.
Who even is that?
You know Heidi Klum, right?
Who even is that?
Victoria's Secret model, by the way, guys. Happy Halloween!
What? Shut up. Show me a picture real quick.
Bruh, move on.
Whoa, hold on. I just need to know. I need to know what I'm working with.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me get a real picture of Heidi Klum. So Heidi Klum is a retired Victoria's Secret model. I'm sure she still runs the one rig. She's really pretty. She's German.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually pretty hot. How old is she?
Like 50.
52 years old.
I don't mind that.
June 1st, Gemini. And she acts like it. She's very like main character energy. So one cool thing about Heidi Klum that she does every year, she goes all out for Halloween. She ever since I don't know when her first Halloween party, I want to say 2003. She's been throwing like these big Halloween like Hollywood parties. Everyone would pull up. I think it's now in New York. This year, this was her costume.
Damn, that's actually pretty cool.
Medusa, yeah, I saw
So
that.
did you see? So this is how she looks like,
I did see that costume. Yeah.
and this is her, and then that's her husband. He turned her into stone.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was her costume this year. I think she's on. I think you guys know me. I love Halloween. Michael made me this costume. He printed me the sword. I painted it. I bought the
You see the
backpack for my
sword?
work.
You
I
printed
went
it?
at Spin.
Wow.
I spin. Michael printed it. I painted.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that she looks good here. Honestly, she looks better than Sarah Jessica Parker.
You think that she's prettier than Sarah Jessica Parker?
Fuck yeah.
Well, that's not really hard. That's not really hard.
Well,
to
what do
compete.
you call it? They haven't made fun of this chick yet in South Park, but yet they have made fun of her in South Park.
This will wake you up a little bit.
Sarah
Oh yeah, I
Jessica
saw that.
The ET that was last year,
That's fucking cool.
and then she did a peacock for 2023. But look, she had a whole bunch of people. Like it looks like it's one costume, but it's like 7 people around her creating this one illusion.
Wow.
And then we also have her as a worm. Remember, she took the "If I was a worm, would you still love me?" into like her theme for the year that year.
That looks like the tail from Godzilla 2016, Shin Godzilla.
And then she did what is this? Wall and bed sheets. I don't know how much. This one was gnarly. This one's crazy.
Is that Predator?
Alien. I think and then she did like Fiona.
She did Fiona.
Yeah, and then
like
she did
Fiona.
one year where she got a whole bunch of bitches that look like her, the Heidi Klums.
I'll take the one on the right.
And then she did Jessica Rabbit. This is the one of the most insane transformations. You don't even recognize her. And I know all of them you don't recognize her, but this is like the most like human passing costume that shows a lot of her skin, her face, and it does not look like her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Efrain does not give a shit.
I don't.
Okay,
All right, move on.
so that's it for Halloween. I mean, well, what did you guys do for Halloween? I don't.
I stayed home. No, actually, I didn't. I stayed home for a little bit, watched Stranger Things with my family, and then I went to trick or treat
What with who?
with Victoria.
Like just you two went?
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys practicing for like when you guys have a kid?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you guys dress as for costumes?
Scoops Ahoy. Stranger Things.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
fire.
you know what?
Both of you guys?
Yeah.
That's fire.
You know what? Remember that episode of regular show? It was Halloween,
No.
and they had that like little ghost trio, and they're all like trick or treating, and they're all grown ass adults getting candy.
No.
You remember that? You're a fucking degenerate. Anyway.
We're the degenerates.
Okay. Anyway, Halloween for me, I stayed home. It was drinking. I was hanging out with candy, watching episodes of South
This
Park.
game was hammered, giving out tons of
I was
candy.
like, "What's up?" There you go.
Oh my god, Spider-Man came to my
You were
house.
someone giving out the fentanyl.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, honestly, dude, candy's expensive.
Yeah.
Like it was like
Yeah.
$25 for a bag,
For a
and then
bag.
then
And
so.
then nowadays, people come with 5 kids. Kids are greedy. They come be running around the block.
Oh
30
yeah,
times.
I was about
They be
to drop
spinning the
kick
block.
some fucking kids.
And then not only that, like we have motherfuckers who be coming to my neighborhood from all over the ghetto, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Just say it, dude. Just say it. We all
The
we all
ghetto
know one.
motherfuckers be
There you
coming
go.
to my neighborhood. Everyone be fucking knocking on my door for the candy. Like By the time I get 3
They're like-
Costco bags, it's done in 1 hour. 3 Costco bags are done in 1 hour. That's $60 down the drain for what?
Down the
Actually,
drain.
On
know
the
what?
drain.
I heard Halloween was like canceled this year. There's a lot of people like across nationwide. I don't know if it was a big thing in Cali, but because of
Because
the
it's
fentanyl
expensive.
prices and also everything getting expensive.
Oh fucking A! Just let your kids go have fun. I mean, adults were having fun drinking. What do you call it? Like at 2 or 3 in the morning, I picked up a classmate of mine, and her and I we just drove around San Diego. We got Raising Cane's.
When
Halloween night.
did we ask?
So what I did for Halloween, I just took my nephews trick or treating.
No, you went to the bathroom,
You know,
jerked off.
none of you guys brought up that we did together for Halloween. My spooky movie night.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you weren't there.
I didn't want to go.
Did you have some notes?
I didn't want to go.
I know you had some notes about certain people. Do you want to?
No.
He told me about a couple of people. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should have came.
I don't want to say anything about anybody.
Okay, but did you have a good time?
I did. I mean, yeah, it was fun.
Long story short, I had everyone over. We had a potluck. We watched a couple scary movies, drank in the backyard. My neighbor was complaining. It was a fun night.
I was kind of depressed. I didn't really want to come to.
Yeah, Michael was on some weird shit.
He was on some Bart Simpson edits.
Huh?
He was on the Bart Simpson edits. Bart Simpson?
Oh, dude, that's his For You page right now. If you don't get up, you know ball. But yeah, that's pretty much the Halloween. Just wanted to bring that up because Halloween did pass. Dia de los Muertos. Shout out to anyone who just died recently.
Well, shout out to anybody that just died.
Yeah, shout out. You know, that's how it is. Like
Coco.
in Coco, like you have to remember them. You know, so that they stay alive in the afterlife.
Remember.
So that's that. Happy
Recuerda.
Halloween. Feliz Dia de los Muertos. We have Thanksgiving coming up. Efrain's birthday's coming up.
Hey, you gonna host Friendsgiving or not?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see.
Why don't you?
So what are you thinking about doing for your birthday?
I was thinking of doing a Friendsgiving, to be honest, but
He doesn't know.
Well,
it's because I have a baby shower coming soon, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the budget for it.
it would be like on the same like 2 weeks, you know.
It's like my birthday, Friendsgiving, the next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
It'd be a lot. And then I think after those two, I'm gonna have a little blind box white elephant.
where I'm not going to.
You're not gonna go?
I don't know. Maybe.
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm
When?
actually butthurt.
When is
I'm
it?
hurt. You go
When-
every year. to
when
my
is
blind
it?
Boxes. I mean, to my white elephant.
When is it?
It'd be like on the 13th.
Okay,
Of December.
probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. You gotta talk about that because there's blackout dates in December.
I already figured it out.
He's
So-
calling off. That's what he's doing.
Why do you think it's that early in December? So
Anyway,
it's gonna be on the 13th of December, pretty much. If you guys haven't played White Elephant, look it up because we're running out of time. But in this case, instead of just random gifts and gag gifts, it's only strictly blind boxes, and you can either buy one blind box or you can buy multiple. I think I'm gonna buy multiple.
I'm gonna put
buy a blind
Pokemon
box.
cards in one. Fuck
You
it.
can do Pokemon
Yeah.
cards as long as it needs to be blind box,
And
And- it needs to be sealed, and you can't open the blind box until the game's over.
hey,
You're stuck with your
I
game.
got a question. Can I bring Blind Al?
Your brother?
No,
Oh,
from Deadpool.
I don't.
Blind Al.
I would suggest bringing something that
Dude, I'm
he
fucking
would like,
pissing my
because-
pants right now.
Why are you pissing your pants for? Get a
'Cause I
ball. Go
chugged
pee in the
two fucking
corner.
You want
Cups.
to still take a piss? You're not gonna string here in the chair.
Oh, what do you call it? Here,
We
use
can take a break.
this.
We need to check
Here.
if the cameras are even recording. What if we're not even recording?
No, we are
Take a
recording.
break.
Yeah, take a break.
Time.
Your dog was right behind me. this whole
Recording?
fucking
Yes.
time.
God damn it! Hurry up! It's been too long.
Okay, next segment in our podcast. We need to wrap it up because we got some reggae going on. The neighbors want to sleep. Uncomfy question. Efrain came up with a really good uncomfy question, but I feel like that takes too much.
Yeah.
Should we just do the funny one that I had?
Yeah, sure.
Do you guys always use the toilet cover when you guys take a shit in public restrooms?
Are you talking about like the actual seat?
Like, do you
Or like-
whether you use the actual ones that are intended to like put on, or
Toilet
you
paper?
make a makeshift one, you put like a pile of paper, whatever it is. Do you put some type of protection between your cheeks and that seat that everyone shares? In
Oh,
public restrooms?
yeah, I do.
Of course, man.
Yeah, I do.
First, tactic. You wipe it.
Yeah,
And then you put the seat cover on. You put two, at least two.
I put two. Yeah.
And then you're there for a long time that your ass cheeks get so sweaty that when you stand up, they get stuck to you.
Hey, you know,
That's how you know. Like,
That's how you know that
it's
they're bad
protected.
shit.
yeah. That's
What I like to do personally, I like to take them out, but instead of it like unfolding it, I like to leave them folded so it's butterfly, and I'll put one here, one there, and another one, and then do it again.
he sits on his cum rag.
Total like of the seat covers.
covers?
Yeah, 6
But
total.
don't forget, you was gonna wipe before. That's like
Always wipe.
Always wipe because there's like some like shake residue like all over the fucking seat like right before you sit your ass down. Yeah, you have to.
The reason I ask is because I used to date somebody who never did this. I don't.
What's it start with?
Well, yeah,
Jay?
because I dated a lot of people. So,
You know, he just took it up the ass.
Thank you, Michael, for being unhinged.
so long story short, when I was dating this person during the course of our dating, they never would like use the bathroom and put a seat cover. And I'm just thinking like,
all over
That's fucking disgusting.
yeah. No, I would definitely like. They were a clean person. Like, don't get me wrong, but that was just one thing where I'm just like, how are you gonna be like this OCD clean, but you literally put bare cheeks on like some hazmat shit. Like, my cheeks need to have the same value of like where I put my cheeks out like bare is the same place where I'm gonna put my lips bare. You know what I mean? People eat off of this. If people eat off of this, it needs to be clean. You know, would you eat off a toilet seat? Exactly.
No,
The toilet covers, please. And I know you're watching this.
I'd eat on the toilet, but not on the seat.
So that was our uncomfy questions. I'm glad that we're all on the same page because we need to bring some awareness. Not only is that like really gross, it's actually really dangerous. There's a lot of
Also,
that you
too,
can get from just germs off of like
Yeah.
disgusting services like that. So
Right.
please,
Yeah.
please use toilet seat covers. Stop the spread of germs. Stop being disgusting. And if there's no toilet seat covers, use the toilet paper. And if there's no toilet paper, hold it. And if you can't hold it, take a shower as soon as you get home. Fucking, I want your cheeks to be red. Or
Why?
Pop a squat.
Pop squat.
Pop a squat.
Or
Hold
go,
it.
go to a bush, pop a squat. Yeah, there you go.
No, like pop a squat over the toilet seat.
Or Rico, if you don't have paper, go outside and find a leaf somewhere, wipe your ass with that.
And with that said, do you guys have any quotes or advice to further
What?
in my 20s?
Hold on, before we do that, there's one thing I do gotta mention. People gotta work on hygiene too, because you mentioned the toilet.
Just body deodorant.
Yeah, body deodorant.
I don't care what flavor it is.
Yeah, anything.
Buy it.
I mean, not like Efrain. Efrain for some reason smells like coconut,
Buy
and you
one
just
for the
came from
house.
work.
Buy one for the bathroom, for your room, for your car, and for your personal like pocket, bag, whatever. Always have deodorant on deck. That's all I ask.
Especially when you're at conventions.
And shower.
That too.
Shower.
That too.
Shit, a coworker that smells bad.
No,
More like the customers.
pretty much.
Are we gonna be at like one of the most like exquisite malls in San Diego? But you guys still smell like shit. Figure it out.
Okay.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Quotes. Let's go.
Do you guys want me to go first?
Smokes. Let's go.
This time is the only currency you spend without knowing the balance. And I think that one was from either Invincible. Huh? Like he didn't sing it, or it was like I think it was in the show. It's not Invincible.
Moving right along.
Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but that really struck a chord with me.
All right.
What about you?
You have to suck at something to be good at something. That quote's from Jake the Dog from Adventure Time.
That's something.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate what that quote means for you? Because honestly, that doesn't mean anything. I love Jake the Dog, but what does that mean to you?
Because I don't remember the episode, but I think it was because it was either Finn or it was one of Jake's friends that was just like terrible at something, and they're like, you have to be terrible at it to get good at it. It's like video games. Like you have to be terrible at the video game to get good. Like we just didn't start from like a piece of like good something good, and then we just kept going from there.
Maybe he meant to like because Finn is a good guy, right?
Yeah.
And if you're really good at being a good guy, then that means that you're going to be really bad at being a bad guy.
Oh shit! There's tape on my
So
shoulder.
maybe that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Because I think at the time Finn was trying really hard to like.
I think he was
be
trying
a good guy without violence.
No, I think he was trying to be a good guy towards Flame Princess and Bubblegum because he had like two separate opinion facts with them.
What about you, friend? Do you have a quote?
If I haven't seen you, good morning, good evening, and good night. Huh? First thing that popped to my head, to be honest. What a wayward word.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Give
good
Efrain a
night.
break, guys. He is off a 9 hour.
Is that not the quote?
Yeah.
Efrain, we just made Efrain do like a 15-hour shift at this point. At least they're playing some good music now. I don't think that might.
Is that not the quote?
What?
I don't fucking know. Look it up on your own time.
Good morning, good evening, and good night.
No, it's good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night.
From the True Lake Show.
Yeah.
The movie.
You remember that?
Ooh, that is kind of deep. I love that movie. Wait, what does that quote mean to you?
So like, if I don't see you, just know like wherever you are, it's either good morning or good afternoon. Good night.
Yeah.
Why? I don't get that. Because if someone's gonna watch the movie or the show, in the movie, it's a show, right? You're gonna watch it either in the morning, in the afternoon, or at night. So Truman, Jim Carrey was just saying goodbye.
Like whenever you're watching.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. And he didn't even realize he was on a TV show until like the end.
So that was just the person that popped up in my head. I think
For the Truman Show.
I'm not trying to make it like deep, right? It's the first thing that popped in my head.
It worked. I think it worked. Without contact, I was lost, and I was honestly like, "What the fuck?"
He's still lost.
But I think that was actually. I think that's my favorite quote of the day. Sorry, Michael.
Okay.
But with that said, guys, thank you for joining me in my home. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, the beautiful music my neighbor's playing, but I'm definitely going to be passing my Charlie XCX to battle that shit right now. As soon as we sign off, I want to thank Efrain for joining me today. Please give him a shout out, despite his political differences, because he is a really good person apart from that. And
On some days.
like he's here, really just like shooting the shit with us. And thank you to Michael for also taking a break from his busy schedule to shoot the shit with us for a video that I'm probably gonna lag on editing with.
Fuck you.
I'm actually gonna lag.
What?
It's not coming out.
Huh?
This one's never gonna come out. we were here. We made Efrain stay up for an additional 5 hours just for it to sit in my laptop.
Yeah.
For it to never come out. But with that said, in my 20s, out.
It's the best damn Krabby Patty I've had. So, you trying to fuck?
Meow. Fuck out the way.